Unit 3. What's the solution? Let's see, we have negative 4x is equal to negative 5y. So 4 5s, does that work? So negative 20, so negative 5, 4 works, 20. Only 5, 4. X is equal to 6, y is equal to 8. Negative 5y over negative 2x, so y is equal to 2 over 5. What's the output when t is equal to 3? So we have 39 minus 2 is equal to k. K is equal to 37. I have a missing value for the solution to the equation. So we have negative 5. Negative 5 minus 5y is equal to negative 15. So negative 5y is equal to negative 10. Y is equal to 2. So we have negative 5 minus 10 is equal to negative 15. Paintball. $5.5. Doctor observes a graph that shows an electrical volt at the heart of the patient. Each spike corresponds to a heartbeat. What is the slope? Heartbeats per minute. So we have what's on this side. So it's 1 second, so it's 6 beats per minute. Because you have, assuming this is a heartbeat, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is seconds. That seems right. He took a pizza from the freezer and put it in the oven. The pizza's temperature is graphed. What's the pizza's temperature after 2 minutes? 10 degrees Celsius. Joseph starts working at a grocery store. His hourly rate is $10. For each year he works, it increases 50 cents. If his hourly rate is $100, function of t. So we're going to have 0.5 x r plus $10. So here's 0. Seems right. I put the wrong number. It's t. It's a function of t. Yeah, that seems right. A pool has some initial water in it. Then it starts being filled with water. So the water level rises at 6 centimeters per minute. After 20 minutes, the water level is 220 centimeters. 220. After 20 minutes. 20 minutes. 6 centimeters per minute. So we have 6 times 20 is 120. So we have 220 minus 120, so we get 100. The pool has some water in it, then starts being filled with water at a rate of 6 centimeters per minute. After 20 minutes, the water level is 220 centimeters. So this is 220 after 20 minutes. So yeah, 20. 120 is right, and then our 220 is right, so that's correct. And your rate is 6 centimeters per minute. So we have 20, and we're going to multiply that times 6, because that's how many meters per milliliters, or centimeters per minute, and we get our C value of 100. Here we go. Graph. So we have -7, we have 4, 5, 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. -7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm happy with that. -7. So we have -3. X is equal to 1/2. 0.5 question mark. That seems right. So if we go over 2, we go up 1, over 2, up 1, over 2, up 1. So x has to increase by 2, 2 up 1, it starts at -3. Function 1 is defined by this equation, function 2 is defined by the following graph. What has a greater slope? Which has a greater slope? So we have over 4 up 6, so that's 6 over 4, which is equal to 1.5, and this is 1.5, and this slope is 5 over 4, which is equal to 1.25. So function 2 has a greater slope. Actually, it's a little less than. Function 2 slope is 7. It's actually 7 over 3.5. Which is around 2, and that's going to be much greater than 1.5. Determine the intercepts. Okay, so if we have 5x minus 2 plus 3. So I think the y-intercept would be, so when x is equal to 0, y is equal to -7, and then likewise, x is equal to 1.4 when y is equal to 0. Alright, divide by 5. Y is equal to, so that's 5, 0. I'm confused, it doesn't seem right. Okay, so what do we now do? Find the intercepts of the line. I don't know. So if I'm confused, the calculator is not working. If we have 0 as our intercept, we're going to have y minus 3 is equal to -10. So y is equal to, what's that, -7, which seems right. And if we put x in, we have 1.5 4, which will get us negative 1.6 times 5, negative 5, negative 8, equal to minus 2. I think that's right. 1.4 sounds right. So Jada has a stand in the marketplace where she sells cumin. Her weekly expenses are 300 euros, and she sells cumin at a fixed price per kilogram. If she sells 200 kilograms of cumin, her net profit is $600. What's the price of cumin? Her net revenue. That's a typo. It should be net revenue. So if 120 divided by 600, she gets $1 per fifth of a kilogram. 0.2 times 300 is still $62. So we have $600 by 120. It's $5 per kilogram. 60 kilograms. It should be revenue. Are they gonna know the difference between profit and revenue? Jada has a stand in the marketplace where she sells ground cumin. Her weekly expenses are $300, and she sells cumin at a fixed price per kilogram. If she sells 125 kilograms of cumin, her weekly profit is $600. How much cumin does she have to sell to cover her weekly expenses? So do they know what profit is? I don't know. So your weekly expenses are $300. So is this minus $300? Do they know what profit is? Well, if they do know what profit is, then it's $900, right? For 120. So it has to be 7.5. That's interesting. So I think it's 7.5. Look at math, they didn't put 7.5. So 60 kilograms. $300 divided by 7.5. 40 kilograms. 40 times 7.5. Get $300. If she sells 7.5 times after 20 kilograms and subtract $300, she'll have, her profit will be $600. Yay! So n is the independent variable. So we have 3m minus 2n is equal to 12. Negative 2n is equal to 12 minus 3m. N is equal to 12 minus 3m, all divided by negative 2. So we're going to have, this is a fraction, 12 minus 3m. So, oh, I wrote that wrong. So n's going to be took out the wrong variable, so it's going to be 3m is equal to 12 plus n. M is equal to 12 plus n over 3. That's what I want. N. So there we go. So we have so if we just double check this, we have 3 plus x divided by 3. Let's put a table. So we have, let's have 1. So we have, if y is equal to 4, x is equal to 0. So 4 times 3 is 12. 12 minus 0 is 12. 12 equals 12. That is correct. If we have 6, each side should be 6. So we have, what's that, 18 minus 12. That gives me 6 is equal to 12, which is not true. Also have 3m is equal to 12 plus 2n. So 3n minus 2n is equal to 12. Not for m. I think I did something wrong. So if we add the 2, ooh, this should be a 2m. I think I did this wrong. It should be 2 over 3 and plus 4. I like that because I didn't add the 2n before. they're selling tough balloons at different stands on a boardwalk. They choose a constant number of balloons per animal. Amir starts with 260 balloons, and she uses 4 balloons for each balloon animal she makes. Varying number of balloons in her stand. So that's the function. The number of balloons she made today is given the following table of balloons. Who uses more balloons for each animal? So, for 20 animals, so Amir uses 4 balloons per animal, so 4. The remaining number of balloons is found in the sand. So we have 60 minus 20 is 40, and then you have 225 minus 25 is equal to 200, and so we have 200, which is the number of balloons she had, divided by 40, which is the number of animals she made. She has 5. So Mandisa's stand has 5. So per animal, Mandisa used more. If they use all, who would make more animals? So we have 260 divided by 4, she has 65 balloons. I think they both make the same number. So 260 divided by 4 is 65 balloons. So it would be 60 plus 25 divided by 5 is 65, so I think they both use the same. So 20 times 4, that'd be 24 balloons. Yeah, 2025 versus 200. 20 times 5, so that's 325 versus 260 divided by 4. They both have 65, yeah. What's the unit rate of change of D with respect to T? 1 unit in T will correspond to how many changes of T? So we have an increase of 3. T is an increase of 40. So 3T is 40. Is there a slope? What is the unit change? Proportional relationship. 3 of T is 4 of D. What is the unit rate of change of D with respect to T? That is, with 1 unit in T will correspond to how many units of D? So we have 4/3. So 1 unit of T will be 4/3 units of D. That seems correct. What is the unit change of D with respect to T? Four-thirds. I think I'm right. Yay. Table compares the daily average of temperatures. We finally reached the critical point of daily average temperature in a park and number of people who visit the park. Can the number of people who visit the park be represented as a function of the daily average temperature? So we have 11 degrees Celsius and we have 17 visitors, 11 degrees Celsius. 27 degrees, 16. What is needed for a function? All possible outputs. The table compares the daily average temperature in park in degrees Celsius and the number of people who visited the park that day. Can the number of people who visited the park be represented as a function of the daily average temperature? So I think that's true. Because none of these cancel, right? We have 11, 17, 11, 17, 16, 27, 16, 27. I think so. Yay. So we will complete the equation of the line that runs through -10, -7, and -5, -9. So y1, y2, what's that, -0.4? Yeah, it's -2/5. Minus 11, I think, -2/5 x minus 11 x minus 11. So 5 over, 2 down. And when x is equal to 0, we get 11. So -11. So has to go 5 over again. And -11 is equal to 0. Oh! 48%. That's a lot. Yay. So learn some. How much did that increase? 8100. Actually, was it 2000 energy points? Something like that. Now level 82 though, so that's cool. Okay, goodbye.